College tuition at public universities in Wisconsin saw another increase this year, putting an even greater financial burden on many college students.
The debt some students build up while earning their degree has been a major talking point in the presidential campaign. But a new report says some students may be borrowing less money than recent headlines suggest.
News 8's Carrie Vick joins us now with the details. Carrie?
The College Board released its Trends in Student Aid report today. It says borrowing decreased for the first time in 20 years. But even so, more than half of college students are still borrowing money to cover the cost of college. And while that's a big percentage, experts say as long as students plan well, managing those loans is doable. UW-La Crosse senior Brittany Morse is graduating in May, earning a diploma that isn't cheap.
I firsthand know how much college loans are and how much I've taken out because I have taken out a bunch of loans. I've paid for my own rent, and so I've always had to budget.
Morse says she wished she'd started financially preparing for college earlier.
I didn't think about it until I was actually in college that, holy cow, I'm paying this much.
But with a little help from her mom, Morse says she started learning about loans and how to be wise with her money, a skill she's passing on to other students by working in the financial aid department on campus.
We do a lot of presentations to freshman classes. We work with a lot of campus close-ups for incoming freshmen. I feel like we should start younger and younger to aware students that the financial burden of college.
It's a message that may be starting to sink in. Luis Janke, the director of financial aid at UWL, says the majority of students on campus are right on track with the national average.
It's our understanding that much of the discussion around the higher debt students is that they're not the average student borrower. You know, our students at UWL are probably among an average borrower.
An average that comes to about $23,000 for students graduating from four-year public universities. And while borrowing can't be avoided for many students, both Morse and Janke say it's all about being wise in how you borrow.
So I don't think they realize the financial burden that can have. They don't plan for it right away or think about it early enough.
They should never borrow any more than they need. They should, work as hard as they can to save and use those wages and those resources to assist with paying for school.
Now, Morse is part of a new program at UWL called It Makes Sense. It's designed to help students learn financial skills and how to manage their loans early on.
Thank you, Carrie. While the College Board says borrowing did drop, it's important to note students are still borrowing about 25% more than they were 5 years ago.